Well, hello, you trader nerds. Welcome into a doggone Thursday where I am drinking some cold Milo sweet tea in a mason jar with good old ice. Let me take a slurp. Ah, it does feel good. So, welcome in, y'all. Hey, if you'd like to join our Discord room, you get 7 days free and you'll get our trading plan for free. If you'll just join, and get a 7 day free pass into our trading room and get the trading plan absolutely free. Just when you get in there, go to written trading plans room and it's all yours. So, no obligation whatsoever. Just follow the link down in the description. You'll be ready to go. So, look at this the market's up 12.5 points. 0.23%, so about a quarter of a percent. Nothing really to see here. We only got 4 minutes before the market closes. AD's been going up. Look at the VIX now. Y'all into the 11 handle. Isn't that cool? VIX in the 11 handle. So let's look at the big green monster shortly. Big green monster just doesn't show anything. It's just, it wanted to fill the gap and then it decided, no, not yet. So really, we could just pounce around here between the 5400 line and the 5522 line. That's a long way, but anyway, probably a lot of sideways action for the next few days. Let's look at the linear regression. And someone asked me yesterday on the YouTube, why do we do this? Why do we do what we do, y'all? So this is going to confirm our uptrend. I think everybody sees that now we definitely are in an uptrend. So we shall see what happens over the coming days, but it does definitely looks up. Why do we do this? I actually uh asked our group if they wanted me to still do this at the beginning of every it doesn't matter to what we do, but I think some people like the analysis. So as long as y'all like it, just takes me a couple minutes to go over the market and what I think it's doing. Okay, so we've got someone here. Tyler says, any tips on how to get past trying to time the market and fully accept the mechanical nature of these campaigns? I didn't put on any 111s on Tuesday due to FOMC. See, and I don't give a crap about FOMC. And the market gapped up, and I'm struggling putting one on today because my mind says the gap has to fill, so I should just wait for that to happen. Well, who cares if the gap uh, fills? Tyler? Tyler, what you need to do is this. And if you need me to sit down with you and figure it out, you need to figure out what your trade size is. If it's one tranche, two tranche a week, or whatever. And if it's one tranche, you pick you a day of the week. Yeah, pick you a Tuesday, for example. And you say every Tuesday I'm gonna put on a trade. And that's how you do it. And then you just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. And don't care what the market's doing. Yeah. And you got to get to a point, y'all. And this is where I think some of y'all struggle. I think some of y'all struggle. Y'all don't understand. Y'all say, should I put a trade on today or not? What does your metrics say? This is where you decide the ultimate thing of whether you put a trade or not, is this. Now, if you're just starting a campaign, the answer will be every day, right? Until you build up, but that's not how you do it. You build a campaign up, we can figure out your position sizing, Tyler, and the same thing. Okay, you liking Wednesday, Matt? Yeah, Wednesdays is fine. Notional Ed says, I face the same issue. I'm sure many do. If I delay a needed tranche for an economic release, I make myself put the trade on after the report. Added an ES naked put Wednesday after the CPI release. Many thought I'd never do such a thing. Look at Notional Ed. Yeah, so y'all just trade your plan, y'all. I mean, here's the thing: you can't be afraid about it because here a lot of you can't trade fearful. You just cannot trade with fear in your heart and mind. And the best way that I come over across with the fear thing is this. Number one, I won't trade any money that I have to feed my kids. Everybody with me? The baby's got to have the formula. The baby's got to have their diapers. You got to have your Camel cigarettes. There's certain things that you got to have. You got to have the mortgage. You got to have your Miller Lite money. You got to have all that different stuff, right? So you don't gamble with that money in the market. Then everything that I trade is really, if I lose it, dang, crap, who? But the best way to look at it is this. In 100 years, you're going to be dead. And all this really not going to matter. Okay. So have fun with it now. You got to take risk in order to make money. You can't trade with fear. And also, you can't trade with greed. Because if I were greedy, I'd just been putting trades on and trades on and trades on and trades on. Matt says, I've been thinking there would be a pullback all year, really wanting to short the market since March. Look how that's played out. Exactly. Fortunately, you didn't short it. Yeah. Because if you did short it, what does that mean? That means all of a sudden you're missing out. So you can't miss out. So let's see how we're doing today. Today's the 13th, not Friday the 13th. So that's good. 6/13. Let's see what our net lick is. I don't know if our net lick is right because let me see here. Let me pull this up just a second. We're in the mega account. So let me log in here. Yeah, you just can't trade scared. And you can't trade knowing that you think that you know what is happening. No, 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 no. You just got to do your thing, y'all. So look at this, y'all. We are at 274,982. 274,982. Fire up the band, Rico.
Well, we're moving on now. We're moving on up to the east side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
All right, let's look. Now, someone wanted to know, Carl wanted to know our Vega. And I told him it was 2,800 the other day. That's not right. It's looks like it's negative 1,500 is our Vega risk. All right. So what does that mean? Volatility goes up 1 point. So the VIX goes up 1 point and I lose $1,500. Is that what that means? Pretty much, isn't it? Volatility goes up 1 point. I lose $1,500. Look at this. We've got negative theta. Geez, Lord, have mercy on us. That's not our game. So let's see what happened. So we're 120, negative 101. 120, negative 101. So let's see what happened. 120, negative 101. 120, negative 101. Here we go. 120, negative 101. Oh, be still my heart. That's not how we make money. And we said VIX is in the 11 handle. Good Lord, that stuff stinks. All right, so let's see how much our buying power is. So we don't count bill. So we just count our ES stuff. So our ES is at 29,126. Y'all, we ain't got nothing. Look at this. 29,126. Let's see what our thing looks like. Let's see what our risk profile looks like with all this. This will be interesting, won't it? Let's see what this thing looks like. Wow. Waka, waka, waka. Crash, baby, crash, baby, crash, baby, crash. Because if we crash, the apex, y'all didn't think I knew such a big word, did you? The apex of that would give us $77,000 of profit in a $282,000 account. Crash, baby, crash. Y'all see what I'm saying here? So something looks wrong, right? We've had some GTC orders fill or something. So let's just see what is happening here. Let's go to our little activity here and let's take off our working orders. Lost my job in the city. Hey, look at this, y'all. GTC, GTC. So we had something on the 11th. Let's see. When did that do? 1:58 p.m. I guess we hadn't had that. Look at that, y'all. We bought 35 loans. No wonder we got negative theta. Look at that, y'all. Remember, a lot of this theta is going to be fake theta, though. But we lost. So we, let's see, and then we filled 20. Wow. So that's what, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tranches? Wow. That's a lot. Make sure that's right. 7 and 4 times 5 is 27. Yeah, that's 11. So let's put these in. So we filled $150.55 at 39.50s, 48 days. 39.50s, 48 days. Let's see if we can find those. 39.50s, 48 days. Let's see this. 39.50s, did we say? 39.50s. Look at that. 6 times 5. Let's see. No, that's with 29 days. 39.50. Aha. 7. Look at that with 48 days. That's it. BSH 24, baby. So we did 35 of those. So let's go ES. I hope everybody understands what I'm doing. I hope y'all can understand this. So here's where we did the shorts, right? Now what's this? We just bought 35 long puts. And this is going to be in the same BSH 24. And we did the 39.50s. And we did puts. And this, No, darn it. Retry, Bob. It's hard being me. Puts. And then this is a long hedge. And we said this is at 48 days. No, it did it on the 11th, didn't it? Then that's when this fell. So it been, what, 50 days? And it filled on 6/11/24. So boy, you're wanting to crash now. We did that at $1.55. Now this is what we're saying about our hedges, y'all. What's this? It cost. We took in a credit of 32.69 to put these trades on. Everybody see that? We spent out 2,700. Now we made almost $400 or $500 on that. Look at that, and a free hedge, a free hedge. Everybody's got to see that. All right, so let's go put that in the BSH 24. Let's see if we can find BSH 24 positions. Come here, positions. Let me take me another slip of my. Let's see, BSH. Let's see if we can find it here. BSH, what I say, 24. Y'all help me find it. I ain't finding it yet, y'all. May not have put it in there. BSH 24. I don't see it there. So let's close this up. Let's see if we can find it here. BSH 25. Well, that's fine. Let's see if we can find it. It's 21 thingies, majiggies. 21 and 35. There they are. What do we say? BSH 24. So let's group position. BSH 24. All right, good. Now, let's see our activity tab again. Some of y'all are not liking these because it's complicated to keep up with. So 6/12 was yesterday. We bought 20 at 43 days, the 4,100s. 4,100s. Let's see where that is. 4,100s. So that means we got to have a 4,150 in here somewhere. Look at that. 20, 12 and 20. So that's BSH 23. So let's put this as BSH 23. ES. BSH 23. And we bought 20 of these. BSH 23. And we said that was the BSH 23, 4,150. So these were the 4,100s. Puts, long hedge. And let's see, those things are down at 4,150 or 43 days. So that would have been 44 days when it got filled yesterday, right? 6/12/24. And we got in for those for $1.55. Now, what's this? This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is a money-making game, y'all. We don't just put these on for free. We put these on for, say it with me, ladies and gentlemen, profit. So it costs us $1,600 to put these on. Look at this. We took in a credit of $1,900. 1,900 minus 1,600 is $300 we made. Isn't that great? For free trades, y'all. So now that means, let me put that in the 12 and 20 is BSH 23. So let me see if I can find those so I can group them together. Positions. And I think we saw BSH 23 down here, didn't we? BSH 25. Do we have it here? BSH 23. There we go. So let's take these off, ungroup them. Then we'll go to positions and we'll go 12 and 20. And that'll be BSH 23. Now, remember what we started talking about, that how the black swan hedge, or shall we say the sweet Bobby hedge, starts growing organically. So I have basically just put on what, 11 tranches of this. Let's see, activity. That's 7 times 5 is 35 and 4 is 11. Now watch what I'm going to do. Now I know what y'all going to say. You're going to go, Bobby, you are bad ass. I know what you're thinking. So I'm going to go out to trade. We want to do more than 60 days, right? Why 60 days, you're asking? Well, that's what the rule says. That's what we follows the rule. So we could go to 64, 78, or we could go to 98 and find us something for $3. Oh gosh, darn it. Let me get out and come back in. Oh, wait a minute. Someone said I could do this. Hold on a minute. Let me say this. Someone said I could right click on something and it would help. What do I right click on? Yeah. Let's just get out and get back in. I can't remember what all y'all tell me to do. Now let's get back in. Isn't this fun? Take another drink of my sweet tea. You ain't had sweet tea, you've had it in a mason jar, y'all. It's the way it ought to be. And what a lot of our restaurants around here, that's how they serve it. And some of y'all live in a place where y'all don't have sweet tea. You go to a place and you ask for sweet tea, and that's what? You mean tea? But you have to sweeten it yourself. It ain't the same. Go into privacy mode. Oh, thank you, Ed. Appreciate that. Am I not in privacy mode? Come on, little feller. Milo's is the best here. Let me tell you something. Me and my mama, when I take mama to the dental appointment over in Leeds, we stop at Leeds and get us 2 hamburgers and a mega Splenda tea. Oh my gosh, is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Lord, help us one and all. All right. Yeah, Bass Pro Shop. Yeah, I've gone there. Sure have. And now they got the what is it? Oh, what's that little squirrel, little chipmunk? What's this big store, Matt? Bucky's. They got a Bucky's there now. There's another 2 hours and $100 if you take your kids into the Bucky's. Lord have mercy. Now, what was we doing? We were doing something. Oh, we were going to put on a trade, weren't we? And so we were, I don't know why this always updates the spy. Let's go, yes. And we were going to put on maybe 11 trunches, y'all. I mean, that's growing it, isn't it? So let's say we go out. Let's see what we got at 64 days. See what we got down at $3. See if we already got some stuff down here. We got some down there. Now, someone said to right click on these and you see my GTC orders. I don't see my GTC orders. All right, so let's see. I don't want to put some. We already got some there, so let's don't go 64. Let's go 78. See what we got in 78. You know, too. Go down to $3. What we got down here? And we done got some down there too. Look, look at that all we got. Yeah, Bucky is a beaver. I thought a squirrel or something. So let's go to 98 days. See what we got down there. Y'all don't know what a Bucky's is, y'all. Y'all missing out. All right, so we got 6 down there. I don't know. You know, I might could put some here. It don't look too crowded, does it? Why don't we go 3600s? Now, if we did 11 trunches, y'all, and I know some of y'all gonna freak over this, that would be 33 of these things. I know what you're saying. I know you're sitting there going, Bobby, you are the stuff. I have not tried the beaver nuggets. No, I'm not. I'm normally, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. It is an event. I mean, beaver, I hear the brisket is good. What I've heard, the brisket sandwiches are really good.
Hey, Bobby, good question for you.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
what do you think what's that 11 tranches going to do for your metrics?
I think it's going to be good because, you know, number one, my metrics are horrible, right? Because I got negative theta. Oh, I better be trading this. I got negative theta and I got 113. So let's see what happens. I think I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Look at this, y'all. I'm only going to do 30 of them, right? So let's see what it does. We'll see what it does. Ta-da! 242 and 31. Well, it didn't do a lot on my theta, did it? 242 and 31. Let's put that in. At least it brought it positive, though. God, I should have done 11 now. Darn it. Anyway, let's see. Let's put these in now. So we're at 98 days, and we did the 3600s at 98 days. 3,600 at 98 days. Control my colon. Control colon. I was working with one of my mentorees the other day, and he said, "Okay, control my colon." I thought, "You've been listening way too much." And we did 30 of these things, y'all. So we'll call this BSH 27. Put short hedge. And what did we fill that for? Was it 305? Let's see, activity filled at 3. I can't believe I didn't try that for 305. I would have got filled at 305, I'm thinking. Darn Tom Shoshnoff, as Beth calls him. Taking my money. That's a nickel I could have had. So I got it at $3. All right, so $4,445. And then let's look at our Greeks and ratios. So, woof, it did have some theta, didn't it? Because we were negative 101 theta. So let's look again. So now we're 242.42. Boy, but you're looking at a beautiful account, y'all. 242, what did I say? 242.42? 42. Look at that. And then let's go to our little, what do you call it? Get this thing cap requirement. And we got to, oh, what the heck? The devil? Risk analysis, cap requirement. All right, so now let's see what our thing is. So now we're at 77,395. 77,400. There we go. 77,400. Didn't do a lot, did it? Brought us up to 28.15%. So basically, now I need to go to my position sizing, and it says I need to put on 1.5 trades a week. You know, I think I need to put on a trade. First of all, let's see if anything needs to be adjusted. So I'm looking at this auto close state signal, see if anything says, "Hey, Bob, you need to take me off." Now, I will tell you, I've been talking to Murray Lindow. Anybody know Murray? And he's been taking all his naked puts to expiration instead of closing them. And that dude's up like 36% on the year. I'm like, wow, wonka, wonka. And here we are only up 20%. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so we got to go put our GTCs in. Let's go to trade. So let's close these. Close them. You just have put them on, Bobby. It's a GTC order. Let's go down to those 30 and close them. The full amount for 20 cents. And GTC. And then, y'all have never seen this before. Wait till this now. Watch, this is 10 tranches. Look at this, y'all. We're going to, and I'm going to hit the clicker every time. What's this? We're going to buy 50 puts when we can do so. Y'all see how we're growing this thing? I mean, we're just growing. We're going to buy 50 when we can do it at $1.55. We're going to make a small fortune on that trade. There we go. And then let's go put our 30 wherever it's at. Where's our 30 at? Our 30 is in ESU 30. That's BSH 27, right? BSH 27. There we go. Now, I think, y'all, we still need to do our regular 111, right? Because we're still low in our stuff here. We've only got $8,910 of extrinsic value. We're only using 54% of our buying power. So why don't we do this? Let's go trade. And we'll go ES. And we'll go 120 days. So we got 109 or 127. This will be our first $127, 127-day trade. 127 days. And we'll go down to a 10 delta. Right here. 31.75. I heard Tony from Tom and Tony today talking about, oh, it's hard to find premium to sell. What? We get about the same thing every day. It doesn't matter how low volatility is. We're getting about the same thing every day. Why? Because we're always going to 10 delta. Now, if volatility were up there, we could get farther away from the money and we could, our premiums are juicier and all that kind of stuff. But hey, we're getting fine. That's why, I hate being one of those, sniffing dogs looking for trades like fast trade. Their show fast trade or, trades from the option team, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, come on, screw that. We just put our same trades on every day. It doesn't matter what the volatility is. And again, Tyler, that's what you ought to be looking at. Hey, just pick your day and stay with it. 31.75. So 31.75, 49.50, 31.75, 49.50, 39.75, 49.50. What did I say? 31.75. One day I'm gonna figure out how to get these things into my trade sheet automatically. Figure that out one day. But until then, so this is going to be naked put 37 and puts and naked. And what was this? 127 days? 6, 13, 24. So that's naked put 37 to 49.50. Let's go put him in here. 30, but yeah, I can't remember what I said. Heck, damn it. NP 37. All right, let's go find him. NP 37. Where you at, little dude? I said, where you at, little turd head? There you go. NP 37 right there. God, it's gonna be closing October, y'all. Is that crazy? NP 37. All right, now let's go get us a put debit spread and call it a day. Got a ball game tonight. I gotta call my dentist office. My dentist I think they're overcharging me, y'all. I've created a spreadsheet. I'm gonna ask them some questions. So we say about a 25 delta or so, and then I always kick it down one. So 5,300, 5,250 for 860. Let's call it 855. Let's call it 860. Let's call it 865. See if we can get filled there. I said we're going to see if we could get filled there. Oh gosh. Kids out in the pool. The smell of suntan lotion is all in my house. Here we go. We got filled for 870. So the 5,300, 5,250, 5,300 for 870, 5,300 for 870, 5,300, 5,250 for 870. Isn't this fun? I mean, I think y'all, now there's gonna be some people watching out in Lululand there in YouTube. It's gonna go, you ain't got nothing figured out, you fat black ass bastard, you. And I understand that. People will say that to me. But at the same time, I think we've got this figured out. I really do. I mean, I think we're on cruise control right now. And you start looking at your long hedges and you go, I got a bunch of longs, y'all. 6, 13, 27. So that is PDS 37. And then let's go look at how many hedges we got. PDS 37. Positions. PDS 37. There it is. Group positions. PDS 37. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right, now let's go see how many hedges we got. Let's just see. Yes, I've got everything in here. What's this, y'all? We've got, let's move it over. Move it over, Bacon. Now, I want to bring your attention to this just for a second. If you're watching from home and this is your first day. Y'all, I've got 177 short puts. Everybody with me? Yeah, the frogs were in there last season. My whole thing was messed up, but we got an above ground pool. We're not fancy. We don't have Ed's money. We can't afford in ground pool. And if I had Ed's money, we'd have an in ground pool and have the Taj Mahal in the back of my yard. But we don't have Ed's money. So I've got 177 shorts, and I've got 305 long puts. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, Ed, don't be shy. We know what you got. So there we are. Short hedges, long hedges. We got tons of them. All right. And we just keep growing them and growing. And just think about it. It'll probably be 7 to 10 days, and we're about to buy 50 more loans, y'all. Y'all hear me? 50 loans we're about to buy. So, I told you, I want these things into the thousands. Y'all didn't believe me when I started. Remember we started out from 3 and 5. Actually, we started out 12 and 20, and now we've got 177 and 305. Y'all, this will eventually be 1,000, and this will be whatever, 5,000 or 3,000 and 5,000. I mean, y'all thought I was joking. I'm not joking. We're building a empire up. All right, guys, don't trade with fear, and I will see y'all tomorrow.